Inayah, Life After Gods is an action platformer with Metroidvania elements developed by Exogenesis Studios. It is a beautiful game with impressive animation that is hand-drawn, with a large explorable map, plenty of exploration, challenging platforming, and 3 customizable weapons. All cutscenes and dialogue are fully voiced, and there is even some role-playing as your decisions affect the character's growth and the outcome of the game. I have nothing to complain about in the areas of art and atmosphere. This game is beautiful. From lush machine-filled forests, tribal grounds, or a secluded robot factory, it's a wonderful game to look at. If they made an animated show of this game, I would watch it. The animators put in some serious work. Inayah, Life After Gods is set on a post-apocalyptic world that was once inhabited by ancient aliens, the remnants of which can be seen in the massive machines that litter the landscape. Several tribes now inhabit the world and fight for their right to live and survive. You play Inayah, a girl whose father was killed by the Iron Skins, a strong, power-hungry tribe who seeks to build their empire and destroy anyone who follows the ancient gods. Inayah will grow up with Kyonsu, a wise father figure and mentor, who will train her as a warrior. With her father's golden gauntlets as a source of power, she is out for revenge, battling hostile monsters and armed warriors while forming relationships with a ragtag bunch of outcasts and important leaders of every tribe as she learns where she fits in a harsh world and tries to find her own people. As you explore the world, you will find 3 power sources for your gauntlets: the sword, the fists, and the flail. You will need to find all 3 weapons to traverse the environment and open up new areas. The order that you choose to acquire each weapon will change the way that you progress in the early game. The blades are fast and versatile, with big slashing movements that can bounce off spiky terrain, and an uppercut ability that will get you to higher locations. It allows for quick combos, has a spinning chakram ability and a parry that works really well, and briefly stuns enemies, allowing you to power up its attacks. The fist is a fast weapon, but you will stop moving when attacking. You build up heat, which increases the speed of your attacks, and you can put up a shield that will block all damage while furiously mashing the button. It allows you to grab onto orange handholds and scale up certain walls. The flail is a slow and powerful weapon with a long wind-up, but a satisfying high damage conclusion. It is also used to latch onto grapple points and to break down walls to reach new areas. There is a good amount of customization. If you have a jump, attack, or special technique, there's a skill tree for that. As you fight and explore, you will find these orange crystals, a currency used to upgrade any skill you would like to customize your preferred fighting style. Upgrades to health and power are also included in the various trees. Combat is swift and responsive. Your roll and upgradable dash has plenty of invulnerability, and enemies telegraph their attacks, usually in advance, but watch out for those sneaky flowers. Other than the occasional awkward hitbox, everything feels pretty good. The main platforming mechanic is switching between weapons. The game will mix and match handholds, platforms, and grapple points often, and throw some enemies in or obstructions to throw you off. You can customize the weapon switching mechanic in different ways: weapon wheel, carousel, or just hitting a button to switch to the next weapon. In a recent update, they have set it up so you can platform without needing to switch weapons at all. Various implants you can equip and unlock add a lot to the character customization. I enjoy the platforming and general combat feel. Music, sound, and character control are excellent.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy.
However, I find Inayah, Life After Gods to be a mixed experience overall. I have fun exploring, fighting, and finding rewarding upgrades on the map, but exploration is a double-edged sword. I've found items early that boost my attack, or have found upgrades that make all intended platforming trivial in the next area. But I can also walk into a boss room that's way above my power level, or finding a platforming section where I can't go any further, where I have to backtrack with no quick way to get back out of the area. Some areas are balanced nicely and packed with enemies, and some feel a bit undertouched or unfinished. Some bosses are a good challenge, some are really hard, and some are so easy to manipulate and defeat that I almost got bored. I didn't feel I needed to mess around with the other 2 weapons that much because the blades were just too good. I only used the other weapons out of curiosity or for traversal. Or, hey, you don't mind if I stand under this blade and hit you slowly in the butt? Thanks. Bouncing on enemies never gets old, and the shock rem is really strong. The parry is good, and there's an upgrade where my attacks set explosive nanites on my enemy. It's just a great weapon overall. You can't launch enemies into the air or combo into multiple weapons because of the slight delay when switching between weapons. I feel that this is a missed opportunity. The world, story, and characters are made by a passionate team of talented animators, but the voice acting can be a little bit rough. It's not terrible, but Inayah is very strong-willed and is quite rude to the other characters. She does grow as a character, but it's hard to sympathize with her sometimes. I ended up choosing dialogue answers that potentially might make her nicer and more understanding of people. The comic relief character is more annoying than funny. Even characters like the inventor Hakim, probably my favorite character who gets along with everybody and talks about respecting others, eventually gets annoyed at him too. Just like the outcast band of characters in this game that are trying to find where they belong, Inayah Life After Gods is trying to do the same. The game is beautiful, and the systems and design are there and work relatively well, but there are some slight kinks in the iron. The developer has announced many upcoming changes, which is great, because I feel that this game may need a little more balance, patching, and attention to make it more than a pretty face in a crowded genre. I give Inayah Life After Gods a 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. I'm Dan T of Twisted Banana Productions. Like, comment, and possibly subscribe for more gaming content, and I'll talk at you in the next video.